What sort of life would you have to have so that you could bear your suffering nobly? That's a good question to ask yourself. Now, and so we had people just write for 15 minutes. If you could have what you wanted, needed, what might that look like? And there's an instruction there too, is do it badly. Because what the hell do you know? And besides, your vision's going to change as you progress through your life. And so you're not going to get it done perfectly, but that's okay. Get it down. Get a rough first draft down, right? A rough approximation of who you could be if you got your act together. Not who other people think you should be. No, although that might enter into it because you don't want to be completely you can't be who you are properly and ignore the fact that you're embedded in a social context. And so you have to take the fact that there are other people into account. And it doesn't mean be who your parents think you should be either, even though that's another source of information that you might want to consider. It's a deeper question. It's like, what would actually motivate you?
Feel it. You delivered because you delivered on a promise. You delivered against a secondary opponent. You've been preparing.
Was the bookie's favourite?
Who was the bookie's favourite?
I was the favourite against Jose, but when Chad got replaced, he was the favourite. The whole industry thought this was the one. He's not going to overcome this. I smiled at myself and I went in there and KO'd Chad inside 2 rounds. Maybe previous, when all the stuff is going on, all the obligations, the injuries, the hours that you're away from your comfort. But when you're in it and you're there, when you've made it to the octagon, I feel free. That's why I'm saying I don't feel pressure on fight night. I don't feel pressure when I make that walk. Someone asked me what it's like when I make that walk, what it's like when you walk out into that arena, and I swear on my life, when I walk out to that arena, I honestly feel like I'm unshackling chains off of me. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm chained and I'm carrying a cross or something. And then when I get to that octagon, I'm peeling it all off. And when I finally step foot in that octagon and place my bare feet on that special UFC canvas, I feel free. Now what I am doing this for is finally here. I'm not doing this for this. I'm not doing this for fake acting and pretending I can, you know what I mean? Trying to give emotion to some guy that wants emotion from me for a shot. I can't do that. I don't do this for that. But I understand that it's a double-edged sword and you must do that. I do it for the competition, to step foot inside that octagon, to have that feeling of freedom. So that is why I say I don't feel pressure in there. I do not. I feel free in there. You're given everything you've got. You're in there to die. You're prepared to die in there. I am prepared to die in there, and I'm also prepared to kill in there.
People who haven't done it, people who maybe haven't seen fight sports in such a way and haven't been there very close, when you say I'm prepared to kill, I'm prepared to die, it might sound strange to them, but do you have to have that attitude to be at the very top in your sport?
I feel to be at the pinnacle of any game, in any, whatever you do, you've got to be a little bit gone to it. You're not all there. You've got to be almost insane to your craft. Not a lot of people can understand that. That's why I don't know about nothing else. I do not pay attention to nothing else. There was games of football on yesterday, there was rugby, there was this, there was that. And like normal society is like, let's talk about this, let's engage in this. And I can't do it, I just don't, people are talking to me and in my head I'm counting something. I'm counting up a number, or I'm knee deep in a sequence on the mat or on the feet. That's my life, sequences and numbers, nothing else. I cannot pay attention to nothing else.
Is it a beautiful obsession? Can I call it that? Is it a beautiful obsession?
It's a beautiful life. Make no mistake about it, it's a beautiful life. I live good now. I live damn good. I live like I should, like I'm supposed to, like a young 27-year-old world champion should live.
What's your approach? What approach do you take with it? Like, do you prepare or do you just kind of go into it?
No, I just wing it.
You just wing it?
I just wing it. I let them explain to me what's your existence about, who are you? Do you understand this world? Do you really believe that, who are we? Do you really believe we are who we are? Our age is the age that Julius Caesar said it was. Who are we? How do we exist with knowing nothing but what people told us?
That's what you do with the podcast.
Excuse me?
Oh, I said that's what you do.
I want people to explain their existence. That's what I want to do.
Got it. For you, as you're living your life, were you as a kid asking God, were you saying, God, why are you giving me this life? Why am I living like this? Why am I going through the stuff that I'm going through? Or that wasn't a part of your conversation while you're coming up?
God gave me the ability as a young boy to know that I was going to be somebody that the world would know. I didn't think fighting, but I don't know. I always thought I was Jim Brown.
You knew from the beginning the world was going to know who Mike Tyson was.
100%, yeah.
At what age did you know that?
14.
Why is that?
Because I was beating everybody at 14.
So you knew at 14, I have a skill set that very few people have.
More than a skill, I had a mindset, more than my skills, I had the mindset.
What's the mindset, if you were to unpack it?
No, to kill, destroy, break them down. It's just, I'm the greatest.
In your mind?
Huh? Excuse me?
I want to ask this, did you say I'm the greatest because that you said that at 14, or are you saying today that you believe you were the greatest boxer ever?
No, I believed it when I was 14. You have to first leave success is all about a lifestyle. I lived the lifestyle of the champion at 14.
You lived the lifestyle of a champ at 14?
At 14, yeah. In order to be the champ, you have to live a lifestyle of the champ. Right?
So tell us what that means. What does that mean, the lifestyle of a champ?
Discipline. It's all about discipline, doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. That's what it's all about.
Tom Brady was talking. How many times did he use the word discipline yesterday, by the way, when he was talking? What would be the number? 20 times, 30 times, 40 times? It was all discipline.
But if you don't have discipline, I don't care how skillful you are, you're nothing. Nothing.
Any opponents you faced that had a lot of skills but didn't have the discipline, that they fizzled out? Like even at 14 years old, were you kind of like...
The reason why they didn't have the discipline because they allow their mind to take over and say you can never beat him.
Because they say that one more time? Because...
It's not the physical aspects, it's emotionally and psychologically. I put the impression that I'm God on them. So really, if you don't believe you're God, why are you here? True, right? If you don't want to be the best ever, why are you here?